Hello and welcome to the very first Gossip Girl recap episode. I am going to be releasing these recaps every Thursday afternoon, so feel free to subscribe and or share your thoughts down below. So it's the first day of school at Constance St. Meet Zoya. She's there on a scholarship. She wants to go to Yale to go to drama school, and she hopes that going to Constance will help with that. Her half-sister Julian, a rich and famous influencer, already goes to the school. So at the school, the teachers are all talking about how the students are running amok. They kind of rule the school. Not like the old days when Gossip Girl kept people kind of scared and accountable. But to be honest, we all know that back then, even with Gossip Girl, the kids still ran amok and ruled the school. Anyway, the Gossip Girl website hasn't been updated in 9 years, so they decide to tweet as Gossip Girl. But the tweet falls flat. Gossip Girl seems to be irrelevant, a relic from the past. Jillian and her half-sister Zoya spot each other when Zoya arrives, and the rest of Jillian's friends don't look too happy about that. But later on in the bathroom, we see that Zoya and Jillian are actually excited to meet each other, and they're kind of pulling one over on everyone. They've been in on it together, planning to reunite, and they've been texting all along. Jillian tells Zoya that she's going to try and integrate Zoya into her friend group. Jillian invites her to a members-only party in front of her friends who are not very happy about it. By the way, the sad group of teachers meet up at one of the teachers' homes where they brainstorm how to relaunch Gossip Girl because they can't have the kids ruling the school anymore. Jillian's boyfriend Obi is a rich do-gooder, and Zoya and him seem to get along really quickly and really well because she's into some of the same social causes as he is. Jillian is too busy being the queen bee and an influencer, I guess, so she's not really interested in the same things that Obi's interested in. I'm guessing this is going to be a thing. So at the members-only party, Jillian is giving Zoya the rules of the school and the social ladder, etc., and Zoya looks exhausted, and I don't blame her. Jillian also adds Zoya to the group text, and the other girls hate it, obviously. The Chuck Bass guy, Max, has this weird flirty thing happening with Audrey, but she's with pink hair guy Aki. More on them later. So it's at this gathering that Gossip Girl reveals that Jillian's father funded Zoya's scholarship, and there was some kind of underhand business to kind of make sure that Zoya got in, and that the girls hid that they knew each other before meeting on the first day of school. Zoya gets stuck in the rain on her way home, and Obi tells her that he lives around the corner, so she goes to his place to get dry. One of the teachers sees them from outside and takes a photo of them changing into dry clothes. Or it's more like the photo suggests that they're taking their clothes off together. Obviously, Obi and Zoya bond quite a bit, and he tells Zoya that he feels sometimes like he's just an actor in Jillian's story. She tells him about how Jillian reached out to her 2 years ago, and even though she thinks that the Jillian now is different to the one then, she knows that the old Jillian is in there somewhere. So this male teacher goes and gives the photo of Obi and Zoya to the blonde Gossip Girl lady, and Zoya is woken up the next morning by a Gossip Girl post about it. Jillian says that she won't let Gossip Girl win though, so things are fine between the girls, but it seems like the rest of the school is starting to get invested in Gossip Girl's posts, and everyone in the school is choosing sides. It matters now. So Jillian has this plan to get her power back, and it involves a fashion show. Don't ask me. Monet and her other friend tell her that she's losing followers, and so they hatch up a plan as well. The teachers, meanwhile, are watching all of this unfold, and I don't know why, but I have no idea what's going on at this point. I don't get what the plan is supposed to be. So the friends end up stealing Zoya's phone, and they send out a photo, and Zoya ends up getting escorted out of this fashion show by security. Her and Jillian fight outside, and she tells Jillian that she wishes she never came. She's not going to leave the school, but she isn't going to play the Queen Bee competing game, but the battle lines have kind of been drawn anyway, I guess. Then Obi tells Jillian basically that he doesn't know who she is anymore, he's done, he breaks up with her. Aki and Audrey, meanwhile, are hooking up, and she's not really that into it, but he tells her that it's okay if she thinks of him, meaning Chuck Bass guy Max, and things really start to heat up. I'm guessing because he's thinking about Max as well, I'm guessing this is going to be a throuple too. By the way, earlier in the episode, Audrey does catch Max and Aki kind of in a moment. And even earlier in the episode, Aki catches Audrey checking Max out while they're hooking up. By the end of the episode, Zoya arrives at school, and her and Obi decide to go to some protest or function thing while Jillian looks on, looking upset. Also, Gossip Girl is getting a lot of incoming tips. And yeah, that was the first episode of Gossip Girl. How did I feel? Wasn't messy enough, but it is the first episode, so I'm gonna give it a little bit of time. It's fine. The character right now who I'm most intrigued by for some reason is pink hair guy Aki. I don't know why, I just want to know more about him. Now, I know that the teachers are meant to be sad and pathetic for doing this. I know that that's the point, but it was very cringy watching them. I heard the word cancelled being dropped once on the show, and it's fine. I mean, it's in our time, but I really hope that they don't go overboard with this. We don't need another Powerpuff Girls live action script leak scenario where everything is a millennial buzzword. I think that the best thing that the show has going for it for now, for me at least, is the diverse cast. This isn't something that I particularly demand of TV shows. This is just different and kind of fun, I guess. But the show, all in all, I don't know. I'm going to have to see. It was lukewarm. And I'm probably going to forget about it until next week when I watch the next episode, which fine, it's Gossip Girl. But I'm hoping that it becomes exciting, that I really look forward to the next episode, like with the old one. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Feel free to share your thoughts and subscribe, and thank you for watching.